to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. We are back on American soil after one of the greatest nights in AEW history, Grand Slam, Australia. We'll be touching more on that later. I'm Excalibur, joined by the human suplex machine Taz, by Ian Riccaboni, and we are kicking things off hot here tonight in Phoenix. The confrontation certainly has been building, Taz. We've been informed there'll be fine suspensions, extra incentive to keep hands off of one another.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, MJF.
That is correct, Ian. Men cannot touch each other. It's down otherwise. Big problems.
That's right. 1 week ago at Dynamite, Hangman Adam Page, MJF, they had to be restrained by an army of security guards. They have been told in no uncertain terms that will not be tolerated. Everybody is on edge here tonight with these two, pardon the pun, combustible elements.
Absolutely. When I look at MJF, he's a bit of an instigator. He could use that to his advantage, Taz, to continue to work on that mental game, that mental advantage.
Yes, he could. I mean, I feel MJF, slight instigator, but also someone who wants to get the truth out of people.
And now, Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman Adam Page has been on a journey for, I would say, the last 18 or so months that has seen him run afoul of friend and foe alike. He's a man that walks his own path, which he believes is a righteous path, though the results don't always bear that out here.
Well, certainly, the natives believe that the desert was a place of healing, a place for metamorphosis. Is tonight maybe the final change in that metamorphosis for Hangman? But I can't imagine. There you see the extra security. Wow.
A lot of bad blood here. That's pretty obvious. Let's see how this thing unfolds.
I don't speak poor, I'm talking, thanks. The year was 2019. The first ever event in the history of this company was Double or Nothing. The first match in the history of this company was the Casino Battle Royal, in which the winner would have the opportunity to go on and become the inaugural world champion. I had the match won. It was the biggest opportunity of my life, and you screwed me. You cheap-shotted me like a gutless little worm. So you know what I did? I had to scratch and claw my way back up to the top. And I did so by beating some of the biggest names professional wrestling has to offer. Think of your favorite wrestler? Yeah, I beat him. Although I will say, looking down at my beautiful Dynamite diamond ring, I'm struggling to remember who I beat the first time I won this bad boy. Oh, that's right. It was you. I then proceeded to go on to become a 6-time Dynamite Diamond Ring champion. I main evented, headlined, and won the biggest wrestling event of all time in Wembley Stadium. I am a former international champion, the best and longest reigning AEW World Champion of all time. The greatest wrestler on God's green earth. And do you know why, Hangman? I'll tell you why. Because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And I'm better than you, and you know it.
Why are you talking to me like I don't know who you are? Max, I know exactly who you are, and I know what you have done. You are 28 years old and already a history-making wrestling career. I'll give you that, and you should be proud. But when you listed all of your accomplishments, you sounded angry about it. All of that, and you can't be happy. Is it because there's something that you still haven't been able to win? From them.
How about you shut your mouth? No. You think I care about them? I don't give a damn about them. You shut the hell up. I just think it's funny that these hypocrites get to decide who's morally redeemable and who's not. You've had everything handed to you on a silver platter because these schmucks woke up one day and decided you deserve to be the main character? Yeah? You, the guy who drank a man's blood? The guy who attacked innocent veterans in the locker room? The guy who drove a syringe through a human being's face? The guy who was low down and vile enough to burn a man's house down to ash. But he's the good guy, right? Yeah! Yay! You're the good guy. Just ask them. They'll tell you. Hangman did nothing wrong. These morons will chant cowboy shit at the top of their lungs. Here they go. Do you feel that? Hey man, do you feel the warm and fuzzies inside? Everybody loves Hangman Adam Page. Yeah. But I got a question for you, bud. After everything you've done, do you love you? Did you love yourself after you ended the career of your mentor? Huh? After you absolutely demolished that worthless, talentless jobber hack, Christopher Daniels? Don't you dare! Christopher Daniels is 10 times the man that you will ever be. And if I could rip out my spine and give it to him, I would do it in a heartbeat. A 32-year career, 100 times around this globe. And if there's a wrestling company in our lifetimes, he gave a part of his life to it. And he went out fighting for his life. He died a warrior's death, and I know, CD, I know that he never would have had it any other way. He took care of professional wrestling even when professional wrestling did not take care of him. He
It's the best of us. All of us. And it's men and women like him that we have the chance to stand in this ring tonight. Don't you ever forget it. And it is that And it is that selflessness, that self-awareness, and that humility that I don't think you understand. You don't have the stomach for it. Let me ask you, if your career ended tonight, and if you don't wipe that shit-eating grin off your face, it might. If your career ended tonight, what would they say about you? Would they say that you are a credit to our sport? Would they say you're a credit to this world? And would they say that you are an opportunist? A selfish coward. A man who has taken every shortcut that he could, chasing the kind of power and the glory that you thought would win their admiration. You asked why, after everything that I have done, these people still seem to care about me. And I am not going to be as arrogant to think I understand it, and I'm surely not going to be as arrogant to put words in their mouth, but I can speak for myself. I know what is right, and I know what is wrong, and I tell the truth about it. In 5 years, I have probably lied 100 times, but never once have I lied to them. And if I have had a problem, I have faced it head on, eye to eye. I didn't run from it. I didn't hide it. And everything that I have had, I have worked for. The tag team titles, the world championship, and a family. Through all of this that has stood by me unconditionally, I worked for it. It was not easy. And you have spent 5 years cheating, scheming your way to the top. And anyone who stood in your way, you would tell them that you were better than them. And I hope that for once, for your sake, there is a small part of you that's wondering, is it true? Because it's not. And deep down, I think you know it.
Oh my God. Are you a child? Oh, I'm sorry, Hangman and all the fans. Did I not win fairly squaresy on my way to the top? Oh no. Hey, newsflash, dipshits. The history books don't give a damn how you get the job done. I earned everything. I can't say the same for you. Now, can I? No. Because whether you care to admit it or not, before the doors of this company even opened, the powers that be decided they were going to prop you up. You were the golden boy, the chosen one. You came walking into this company in 2019 with all the buzz and propaganda in the world. You know what I came in with, Hangman? Huh? All I needed was a scarf and a mic. You have earned nothing. I walk better than you. I talk better than you. I look better than you. I dress better than you. I am better than you. You thing you do better than me, Hangman. Name it!
I am real.
You know what? You can be the main character all you want. I got no problem being the bad guy.
Some very incisive comments by Hangman Adam Page. Very intense here.
They better be careful. They're coming awfully close. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Do this guy. Yeah, the security springing into action, especially after what went down 1 week ago. It cost them a lot of money.
This isn't worth the risk here. Detestable as MJF sometimes is. This is the right move here, Taz.
It is. It is. I mean, there's no reason for it to cost you a plethora of money and get a bunch of heat. But a lot of intensity here, though. It's rare to see MJF take the high road and to be the bigger man in a situation like this, but maybe he's thinking with his wallet. Oh, no! Spat in his, but he didn't touch him. MJF did not touch him, so technically he did nothing wrong. It was vile. It was disgusting. I think technically MJF and Hangman reaching his boiling point, and MJF very quick to retreat. Very confident with an army of security guards holding back Hangman Adam Page.
Boiling might be an understatement. Hangman's at a vapor right now.
Massive disrespect by MJF, right to the mush of Hangman. He's dropping everybody here. Hangman, he agreed to no physicality with MJF, but clearing house. Now taking out his frustration on security guards.
This is what I was fighting for the whole time, okay? You know who you are. Don't listen to him. I know who you are. You know who you are. Understand?
Well, very nice motivation right there by Christopher Daniels for Hangman. Yeah, the man that Hangman Adam Page spoke so glowingly of, that went out on his own terms. Now almost returning the favor to Hangman.
Well, acting as almost as a cooling point, as a breath, filling the oxygen in Hangman's lungs, able to take that breath and calm himself for 1 second, but it's clear Hangman, wow, a lot of focus and energy on MJF.
I just can't wait. Don't know when. I just want to see Hangman and MJF bang heads and go. That's what I want. Well, thankfully, security and Christopher Daniels there to intervene before suspension, before fines had to come into play. But we started out hot, and we only heat up from here tonight on Dynamite. The moment that has been weeks in the making, the street fight between Powerhouse Hobbs. Big Bill goes down live tonight in Phoenix. Plus the newly anointed Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and the cold-hearted handsome double hook face the patriarchy in trios action tonight. And Chris Statlander, Megan Bayne, after their interaction last week, will collide here tonight on Dynamite. And our main event, the Revolution International Championship Series, begins tonight. Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, the winner, face the international champion, Konosuke Takeshita, next Wednesday night on Dynamite, live coast to coast. And fans, let's take you back to Grand Slam Australia this past weekend in Brisbane.
Grand Slam Australia is on the air with the biggest Saturday in the history of AEW Romance and TNT. The Marley Star, the two members of the Dome Challenge family.
What a bad feeling. I was beat on. Takeshita beats Kenny twice in 6 days. Well,
can make an argument she's not ready for a title opportunity.
Here she comes. It's Mini Monet.
She's standing toe-to-toe with the TBS champion.
But can she do it?
Agility, not having one of his legs, certainly going to hurt his offense.
Not only Brisbane, Australia, but the entire world has been waiting for this. Toni Storm tries to battle through all that's happened to her since losing the title.
The balance here could go now either way.
It happened. The shockwaves of Grand Slam Australia still reverberating throughout AEW, and tonight we will hear from the the newly crowned AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm, live tonight on Dynamite. Toni Storm is in the building, and she will be speaking about her record-setting fourth reign as AEW Women's World Champion tonight.
Can't wait to hear what Toni has to say. What an accomplishment. Continues to set and break records here in AEW. These adjectives are a little much. Jeez.
Start things off with MJF and now Christian Cage. Guys, I feel like we should be getting hazard pay for this one. Christian Cage, a detestable individual, and he will be in action live next on TBS and streaming on Max Trios action as the Patriarchy take on Samoa Joe, the cold-hearted handsome devil Hook, Katsuyori Shibata, Diaz, next live.
Roderick Strong, tonight you are taking on Orange Cassidy in what is the first of the Revolution International Championship Series. With Revolution just being around the corner, I mean, how are you expecting this all to shake out?
Orange Cassidy. Man, I feel like we're going to do this forever. We're destined to dance forever. And I get it, you're friends with my pal over here, Mr. Kyle O'Reilly. But that's not going to stop me from destroying you tonight, going on to next week to beat Takeshita, and going on to Revolution to defeat Kenny Omega.
Kyle, this seems like it's got to be a bit of a conflict of interest with the conglomeration.
The conglomeration, it's not so much a stable as it is a lifestyle. We love to hang, we love to conglomerate. No pressure. Orange Cassidy, he's my boy. But Roderick Strong, he's going to have to break that back. And listen, regardless of who's friends with who, Roderick Strong is going to whoop Orange Cassidy's ass. And that is undisputed.
Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, our Dynamite main event, but our first match of the evening. One half the participants in the ring, Christian Cage, Kip Sabian, Nick Wayne, the Patriarchy in trios action tonight. Justin.
Making their way to the ring. Hook, Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe. 3.
Ops the opposition, the matrix of violence built upon 3 of the best strikers, best fighters, best grapplers in professional wrestling.
Man, there's a lot of adjectives to cover these 3 athletes. The Ops, they're a they are, Excalibur. The power, speed, intensity, experience, youth, violence. It's all there, buddy. I think violence is the key word. The Ops bring it. Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian, they found out firsthand when the Ops burst in to Christian Cage's room, where Christian conspicuously cowardly, shall we say, when he found out the Ops were looking for him that couple weeks ago.
Well, you heard Joe last week. When the Ops are on the hunt, they're going to get you. Don't matter if it's in a ring, backstage, in an airport, in the street, they will get you.
And fans, before this match gets too far underway, special programming note: next Wednesday night, Dynamite live from San Diego, California. We will be live coast to coast, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, on TBS and streaming on Max next Wednesday night. As Katsuyori Shibata, Kip Sabian start off that action here tonight. Nice trip there by Shibata.
Yeah, nice little back sweep with the 2-on-1. 2 hands on one wrist. Now a top wrist lock by Shibata. Shibata, Joe, Hook. These guys have heavy judo background, heavy grappling background, which is going to be tough to deal with if you try to get on the mat with them.
And especially now, Taz, Kip Sabian exchanging hammer locks. I don't know how wise that is, because it's Shibata continuing the wrist control, but the side headlock now here, Excalibur.
Kip Sabian, of course, with those British roots, though, he does favor a flashier, more high-flying style than a traditional catch-as-catch-can British style. But Katsuyori Shibata shrugging up the shoulder tap. Kip Sabian goes back to the side headlock.
I think it's smart by Kip to snatch a couple of headlocks. Man, he ran right into that knee to the aft and the gut. Shibata kind of just shucking it off.
Tag made here, and comes the former AEW World Champion, longest reigning Ring of Honor World Champion of all time. Oh, goodness! Hall of Famer in his future, Samoa Joe.
Now Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe, the veteran. Nice trip there by Joe. And Joe. Kip Sabian, I think, tried to avoid it and somehow put himself in worse.
Poor Nick.
It's like when you're at the playground playing with the older gentlemen, they just start hooping. But these guys in the prime of their career fighters, and Joe staring a hole through Christian right now.
With Christian Cage, he contains that. He has that case, that document that he can challenge for the AEW World Championship anytime he wants. Though he's very circumspect about when he chooses to execute that contract.
Christian Cage wanted no part of Samoa Joe there, and their history has well documented.
Oh, absolutely. But you don't want to be on the here comes another one. That's Christopher.
How can you call yourself a father figure, Taz, when you're subjecting your own protege to the beating, those huge frying pan hands of Joe and now Shibata?
I think it's maybe Christian is kind of into the basic tough love for his quote-unquote kids. Poor Nick Wayne. Oh, man.
Tough love for his quote-unquote kids, or quote-unquote cannon fodder that he just threw in the line of fire here tonight against the Ops. That's now Hook tagging in his issues with Nick Wayne. Well documented.
Well, these two on the final rampage met, and it was Nick Wayne who went after that broken hand, broken wrist of Nick Wayne as Katsuyori Shibata back in.
The broken hand of Hook.
Yes, sir.
But Taz, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the issues with Christian Cage attacking you, though. Yeah, the cheap shot, the knee surgery, all of that. And that's, oh, wow, Kip Sabian clubbing Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, that definitely happened. But you know what? Hey, I'm living vicariously right now through the Ops. It's all good to me. Nice snap suplex by Nick Wayne, by the way.
Snap suplex and the cover made. Katsuyori Shibata kicking out, and fans don't go anywhere because the action on Dynamite continues tonight live on TBS and Max.
Nick Wayne looking very impressive right now, controlling the pace, gets it back into his corner, and makes the tag here, Taz.
Yeah, that's smart. That was very smart by Nick. He knew Kip was sitting there waiting, and a good opportunity, maybe early goings here to single out Shibata. Knee right to the spine by Sabian right there. Well done. Pulling those arms back now is how it's a tough move to get out of, believe it or not.
It certainly is, because it keeps your hip bone grounded to the mat. It's tough to get back up to a vertical position, though Katsuyori Shibata, with the experience, with the technique, in order to do so. Now, bit of hand fighting, but the hair pull by Sabian brings Shibata down to the mat. Now, look at this, into a panic predicament.
I think Shibata went for some sort of an up kick while he was down, and it was smart by Nick.
Shibata, the reversal, and now he's on the hunt.
Nick, I should have said Kip. He went for a cradle, but I'm probably 5 moves behind right now.
Kip sending Shibata into the corner, and now, of course, looking to pick the bones of the fallen enemy. It is Christian Cage for the second time legally.
Well, you said it right there, Ian. You know, basically picking his spot more or less. Christian waits. He waits till his opponents are worn down by his family, and then, you know, he takes advantage. Shortcut Jones. Some may call it strategic, some may call it opportunistic, but either way, Christian Cage does have the advantage, though. Maybe taking Katsuyori Shibata a bit lightly here as the double bicep. I know Christian a long time. He's always been a little bit of an ass. Big ego guy. As you see Mama Wayne looking on. You know what I mean, Ian? Christian's always been a little bit of a jabroni. I mean, never liked him, never trusted him.
Well, I'll tell you, Christian has had his issues over the years with Samoa Joe. Their history dates back over 15 years at this point, Taz. And he's made a lot of enemies, including yourself, Samoa Joe. But right now, using Nick Wayne almost like a pawn to come in, continue to inflict damage, cover here.
Yeah, well, they're putting a good amount of pressure right now on Shibata. Like I said earlier, and it's pretty evident what's happening. They singled out Shibata, but Shibata's very tough, a lot of fortitude, very strong, competitive athlete for many years. Excalibur, it's tough to wear down Shibata. He certainly has his durability. It's maybe second to none. Because not just of what he's done in the ring, but what he's surmounted outside of the ring.
Absolutely surviving that head surgery where they had to open his skull. One of the greatest never open weight champions ever. That's a very physical style, pure champion, proving he can do it in the technical aspect as well. And again, Christian picking his spot when he knows he's got a clear shot, a clear advantage.
Yeah, but you can hate on it, but it's the right thing. Christian and his family, the patriarchy, they're doing the right thing. This is how you single someone out. Yeah, some might call them cheap shot artists. Sure. Maybe somebody that wants to use a man. Two. Steve Smart. The kick out happened by Shibata, and then no wasted motion by Christian. That's the mark of a true veteran, a former champion in Christian. He understands. Stay on. Keep the pressure on as Joe and Hook want to get in this match to help Shibata.
Absolutely. Nick Wayne doing a smart move, putting his body between Shibata and those outstretched arms. He's going to...
Look at Nick Wayne's chest. It's definitely like a rare, like corned beef or roast beef. Whatever your beef like is on your beats. It was cured in a different motor, but I digress. AEW Dynamite live on TBS, streaming on Max. Phoenix, Arizona is where we are at. And Katsuyori Shibata just speared Nick Wayne, speared Kip Sabian, took down Nick Wayne. Good hip rotation by Shibata. Now he's got to get either Hook or Joe in this match. Because there's been a lot of punishment, guys, put on Shibata. Katsuyori Shibata, he's endured quite a bit of punishment, as Taz just mentioned, for the last few moments, Ian. And the other ops, Samoa Joe and Hook, helpless on the outside.
Certainly are. They're abiding by the rules for the patriarchy, making no bones about it. They're willing to bend the rules, make the most of the 5 count, as Shibata takes down Sabian, takes down Wayne. Could make a tag.
Sliding drop kick sends Sabian spilling to the outside. Now tag made. Here comes Hook now. Cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook. The youngest member of the Ops with the man. T-Bone's coming, baby. Just nearly threw Kip Sabian out of the ring. Another one. Christian Cage. He's not done. Wow. Out goes the patriarch to the floor. One-man wrecking crew is Hook. Well, he's building up a lot of speed right there. Nice Northern Lights version of Northern Lights bridge. The hands captured, the cover made, but Nick Wayne able to kick out. He's got a motor. I promise you that. Hook has a motor. He won't stop. Another throw.
Nice drop into the hips there from Wayne.
It's tough to get that throw off when a man drops his hips to your point. Got to go fisherman. Nice suplex there. Nick Wayne, the release fisherman suplex. Shibata comes in the high boot. Sabian, the drop kick off the top, but the lariat for Samoa Joe coming in, and now Joe with Christian Cage.
Wait a minute.
No. Kill switch perhaps. No, Joe. This is not Joe's first rodeo. Oh boy. Big bang in the air, baby. Yes, Samoa.
And look at this, up and over. It's Nick Wayne popping through. Has Hook. Wait a minute.
The cradle, the extra get the bottom rope.
Wow, almost 3.
Roundhouse kick. Stunning Hook. Nick Wayne looking for Wayne's.
It's hooked. Shibata's got Sabian.
It's in deep. Look at this Christian Cage.
Getting out of dodge.
tackle. He's getting choked out. One or the other. He's leaving Wayne. That's it. To fight on that run by the English Cabinet. Go to sleep for Nick Wayne. He ain't getting out. Ain't getting out once those legs are hooked. And he has that hand and that cross choke in. You're looking at an Escalade, a Bugatti, and a Mitsubishi 3000 GT right here in these guys. But I love it.
Once again, Christian Cage wanted no part of the former world champion Samoa Joe. A successful debut for the Ops here tonight. Excalibur.
The Ops looking sharp, and Christian Cage once again not wanting to mingle, not wanting to dance with Samoa Joe, with Hook or Katsuyori Shibata here tonight, just throwing his sons to the wolves. Ops ain't playing games.
Excalibur, I think we're getting a special announcement here.
That's right, Tony Khan has made it official. Sunday, March 9th, Crypto.com Arena and live on pay-per-view. It is MJF, Hangman Adam Page, one-on-one in Los Angeles, live at Revolution. That is massive, Ted. Oh, that's massive, all right, big time. I can't wait for that. Coming in hot right there with MJF and Hangman as you see the Ops. The Ops, I should say, celebrate. The Ops maintain their undefeated record here tonight in All Elite Wrestling. An emphatic performance by Shibata, by Joe, and by Hook. And fans still to come tonight, our main event, the International Championship Series. Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, plus Chris Statlander and Megan Bayne meet one-on-one after what went down 1 week ago. And the match, the street fight, I should say, everyone's been waiting for. Big Bill, Powerhouse Hobbs, coming up next, live on Dynamite. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite fans. Let's take you back to this past Monday, Ring of Honor Global Wars, Ian.
Oh, it was a heck of a night in Brisbane, Australia. Monday night, the former world champion Bandito led Los Outrunners against the Learning Tree. Bandito hits the 21-plex, pinning the Ring of Honor world champion Chris Jericho in a match that surely will have huge implications. Let's take it to Renee Paquette standing by with the champ Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, last week you told Brian Keith that you were going to show him how it was done by collecting the bounty on Bandito. Do you feel like you accomplished what you set out to do by being pinned by Bandito at Ring of Honor Global Wars Australia?
What's with that smirk off your face, Renee? What makes you think you can talk to Chris Jericho that way? What makes you think I'm not going to have you thrown out of the building? I can do that. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a job. Nobody here in AEW would have a job. Because the truth is this, no Chris Jericho, no AEW. And that is a fact. Not pro wrestling rhetoric. Yet instead of getting treated with respect like a living legend, I get treated with vitriol, disrespect. Why is that? Am I too nice? Maybe it's time for the Learning Tree to teach a history lesson. I'm the 9. That means 9. As in a 9-time world champion in multiple companies and multiple countries. I'm the guy walking down the street in Brisbane, Australia just a few days ago, and people say, "Hey Chris, can we take a picture with you?" And a guy like Bandito is the one that they hand the camera to take that picture. But Bandito, you got a victory. The biggest one in your life over me in Australia. Congratulations. So what I'm going to do is give you a chance at this Ring of Honor World Championship this Saturday on Collision. Forget about the bounty, Bandito. Doesn't mean anything. You get your chance to beat me. But I get my chance to prove to you and everyone else that people around here are getting a little bit too comfortable around Chris Funkin' Jericho.
Wow, Chris Jericho throwing out the challenge to Bandito. Ring of Honor World Championship match this Saturday on Collision. Back at our regularly scheduled time, 8/7 Central on TNT and Max. And Justin Roberts, Phoenix Zone. Take it away, buddy.
Phoenix, Arizona! Literally anything goes in this next bout because this is a street fight! The only way to win is by knockout, pinfall, or submission.
You want to talk about animosity, you want to talk about vitriol, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Big Bill. This has been coming to a head for quite a while, but Hobbs now finally cleared it. He is fired up. Briscoe. Big Bill smashed him in the face with a duffel bag full of bricks, but Hobbs wanted to keep fighting.
Oh, yeah, there's no stopping Hobbs. I had a long talk with Hobbs earlier today. He is locked in. I said, listen, big man, don't get too crazy. Stay locked in. Don't lose your head. Big Bill's a dangerous guy, so you got to watch him. This thing's going to be wild, though, man.
And his opponent, from Queens, New York, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing 314 pounds, the Redwood Big Bill.
Yeah, Ian, I misspoke. It wasn't a duffel bag. It was, in fact, a backpack. And a backpack seemed pretty heavy coming off Big Bill's back.
Certainly did. There's barbed wire. There are baseball bats. There are tables. Anything you can imagine. It's all fair game here tonight.
Yeah, this is dangerous stuff for sure. I've had have a lot of experience in matches like this, and it's very unpredictable. Anything can happen. But right now, face first into that metal guardrail. That'll slow down Big Bill no matter how big he is.
Powerhouse Hobbs picking up that beverage, using it for some added damage on the head of Big Bill. And I mentioned Hobbs getting smashed in the face with the bag of bricks. He wanted to keep going. The only reason he couldn't is because the medical staff would not clear. They had to physically restrain Hobbs from going after Big Bill. And now it's Bill raining down those right hands on that damaged face of Hobbs.
Damn, what a shot there by Hobbs. Well, we saw Big Bill walk out with that backpack. We're only going to assume it's definitely loaded with bricks again. We're just assuming that. Well, I'm assuming that. But right now, it's about a fist fight here. In about maybe, I don't know, the 15th or 20th row, wherever they are. 8th row, someone on Twitter will correct me.
Well, and Hobbs was so furious, was so heated, Excalibur. He took this to Grand Slam. We saw the footage from Grand Slam. It was after the bout where the Learning Tree was beating down Bandito that Hobbs came out to restore order and sent a huge message to Big Bill.
That's a pretty long plane ride to get on just to send a message. But Hobbs, he will not be deterred. He has the advantage here tonight, sending Bill back to the inside of the barricade. But Taz, you know, wherever Big Bill goes, so goes Brian Keith, so goes Chris Jericho.
Hobbs knows that too. He knows. He's ready though. He's ready for a big fight. And listen, he's in a big fight and he feels it. He's looking pretty good right about now. Listen, Hobbs is a street guy. Growing up right there, right outside of Oakland, man. He's a street guy. But Bill, I know the area of Queens, New York he's from. He's a street guy.
And Hobbs, he said it himself.
What was that?
What was that?
Is it the mixer? Is that a sound mixer? What?
I think I caught Hobbs in the knee.
God,
Well, remember how this all began between the Learning Tree and Powerhouse Hobbs.
It's a keyboard. What? Oh, God.
It was Chris Jericho. It was Brian Keith. It was Big Bill that went after that damaged knee to keep him out of that All-Star match at Collision last month.
It certainly was. What's he looking for? I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. And that is obviously used.
Plumbing
wrench.
ring.
It's a big wrench Jones right there for plumbers.
And he's dented the stairs. Jeez.
That's a big man swinging some steel. Watch out, Hobbs.
All the damage, all the carnage these men have caused since that brawl in Jacksonville continues to unfold on Pearl here tonight.
Hobbs swinging menacingly with that chair.
The power and thickness in the body of Powerhouse Hobbs. Imagine the force with this again. Jeez.
And Taz, you mentioned Big Bill growing up in New York. I went to college with Big Bill. He used to walk around with the same swagger, the same confidence. That's all erased right now with that equalizer, that steel chair.
Yeah, there's no chance, Ian, that Big Bill liked you in college. No chance.
Oh, God, that wrench stick to the skull. Big Bill, the wrench, once again now, finding its mark, finding the head of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, that definitely leveled the playing field for Big Bill.
And remember, this is a street fight, Taz. Anything goes here tonight in Phoenix.
Well, Big Bill knows that he's in complete control after connecting with that steel wrench to the skull of Hobbs.
That would take weeks, if not months, of a normal man's career.
But remember, Hobbs just back from those bricks being smashed.
Jeez. On his face, look at Hobbs, man. He's how he stand up. He's using the ring. Busted bleeding heavily.
It's a size 16, 17 right to the side of the skull.
And you see the blood pouring, not just streaming, pouring down the face of Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, man, what's up with these steel steps by the big man, Big Bill? Oh, God. Big Bill spikes Powerhouse Hobbs on the steel step, and this street fight continues live on Dynamite. And Hobbs is in bad shape, guys. Look at all that blood on the stomach. That's Hobbs' blood on the stomach of Bill.
And Bill's wearing it as almost a badge of honor. The violence that has been precipitated in the 10 count here at Excalibur.
Yeah, Aubrey Edwards in the 10 count to Hobbs.
And Hobbs might be lucky that he was on those stairs, because otherwise,
He might not have made it to his feet.
yes.
But look at this, Big Bill thinking he has the match well in hand. He was waving. Oh, wait, look back. In comes the bad apple, Brian Keith. Well, that's another member of the learning tree, for those that don't know.
And this is unfortunate. I mean, Bill clearly in control of this match. This does not need to be 2-on-1 here. He clearly has the violence under control.
It's not about winning a match. It's not about winning a fight. It's about shortening a man's career for Big Bill. And it's all legal in this style match. A lot of blood loss. Tabs to that point. Powerhouse Hobbs, he knew what he was signing up for when he put his name on the contract with this match. Absolutely, Excalibur, you're right. And I don't think he has any regrets on that. Well, maybe right now, looking at him, he might have some regrets. He's in bad shape, man.
Those are empty eyes, Taz. Empty eyes.
They are. We are back live tonight. AEW Dynamite. A street fight has broken out here in Phoenix. Powerhouse Hobbs just moments ago smashed in the head with a wrench, courtesy of Big Bill. And now Bill, with the assistance of the bad apple Brian Keith, bringing a table into play. And
He certainly is, as you see the blood pouring from the skull of Powerhouse Hobbs, painting the canvas.
this hasn't been much out of Hobbs after getting hit with that wrench in the head. But look at Hobbs. He's got his hands on that trash can. Can he do something?
Big Bill's arms are weaker than normal, but just enough to fire off a shot to shake the skull of Big Bill.
Well, a man, an athlete, I should say, as powerful as Hobbs, it doesn't take much when he's swinging a steel object. Remember, this is a street fight. This is anything goes, no disqualification. And Powerhouse Hobbs swinging that trash can. I'll let you know, sometimes when you get split open and the blood's pouring down your face, it'll give you some adrenaline. It gives you that short adrenaline rush, and I think that's happening for Hobbs right now.
Uh-oh. Hobbs with Big Bill up on the shoulder, but
Keith, though, on the outside.
in comes the and then perfectly legal from Keith, but he may have made the biggest mistake of his life.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
One-handed Powerhouse Hobbs and then Keith crashing through the table. Bad apple's a rotten apple. But Big Bill once again coming in steaming with those massive boots and sending Hobbs spilling over the top rope. Well, it shows you how tough Big Bill is, man. He ate a couple of those trash cans to the skull, and he's still going. And Taz, Hobbs and Bill, I mean, they're both, whoa! Look at that, Hobbs just scoops up Big Bill and drives him down on the stage. Superpower right there, man. I was going to say the reach, the length of Big Bill, an advantage from staying out of the range of Powerhouse Hobbs. And once you get inside that range, you pay a price, Taz. Yeah, no, you definitely do. And Hobbs was smart enough. Oh, now he's got himself, again, I'm thinking those are the bricks in there. Returning the favorite of Big Bill.
Crashing whatever's in that bag straight to the skull.
Yeah, we're going to find out what's in there. I'm thinking bricks.
Yeah, no, Stradamus, Taz.
Well, I have a background in masonry work, but yes, that definitely, we'll leave them off, as they say. Well, it's the bricks that kept Powerhouse Hobbs out of action for weeks. He's not medically cleared until tonight to face Big Bill in this street fight. And now Bill getting a taste of his own medicine and getting a taste of that right hand from Hobbs. Yeah, well, once you get hit with those bricks, turnabout's fair play. That's as we've been telling the story. That's what Bill had done in the recent past to Hobbs, but now, even Steven, as they say.
And just think about how many times can we even count Big Bill being in a position like this, Excalibur? just the dominance that the corner has been turned here from Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, there are not many athletes in the world that can put Big Bill in this level of jeopardy. But Powerhouse Hobbs most certainly is one of them.
The same could be said as Bill emerges back to his feet. Both men enduring so much.
Nice uppercut, shot a couple. Kick to the gut. Didn't expect that. You don't see Hobbs do that much.
Yeah, Hobbs changing levels into the midsection. No!
The head of Big Bill bounced off those steps. The steps that Bill and Brian Keith put up on the stage.
And one more for safety, driving the skull into the rivets.
And remember, it was the stage in Daly's place in Jacksonville where these two men, they crashed back down to earth.
Oh, we may be looking for a replay here of that. Right here, deep in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, Big Bill might be dead meat right now. Hobbs maybe up in the ante, though, with the steps. That extra bit of elevation. Oh, God. As Powerhouse Hobbs and Big Bill.
Oh!
Barbed wire table.
Damn.
In a painted desert with strokes of blood.
Bill caught in that barbed wire. Referee Aubrey Edwards giving a 10 count. I'm not sure Bill can meet this count. If he doesn't, Hobbs wins the match.
Oh, he's caught. He's caught in the barbed wire.
He's trapped. You're right.
He's got nowhere to go. This 8.
He's caught. He can't get out.
And that's it.
Big Bill couldn't free himself, and Powerhouse Hobbs wins the street fight.
The winner of this bout, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Very physical battle, obvious by these two behemoths. Trapped in a good observation by you, Ian. That's exactly what happened. Watch this. Just shot right off through that one table. All that barbed wire went out on it.
And that's got to be 10, 12 feet in the air from top of the steps down to the floor there. Excalibur. Just a cacophony of violence we've witnessed.
Vindication here tonight for Powerhouse Hobbs, pulling out the victory in the street fight. And he remembers the damage those bricks did.
In my day, Dan Cortez was a bricklayer on Rocket Jock. Tonight, the bricks have been laid. They can put the rest. The final castle built.
Please don't ever give that analogy again. But anyway, I will tell you this. I'm very happy, Ian, for Powerhouse Hobbs. That's all. Powerhouse Hobbs hit that 50-point full court shot. But right now, let's return to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by.
Joining me now, the Murder Machines. Guys, you seemingly upstaged the AEW World Tag Team Champions last week, the Hurt Syndicate. That was a pretty bold statement.
Bold indeed. And you know, and damn right we did. I mean, take a look at us. That's easy for us to do. And the Murder Machine, we had something we wanted to say face to face with the Hurt Syndicate, but big surprise, they're nowhere to be found. We do hear that you're going to be at Collision, so if you want to put on your big boy pants, let's talk about those tag team titles, because in the end, we're taking them, and everybody does.
Well, Cage and Arch are calling out the Hurt Syndicate for Collision this Saturday night, back at our regularly scheduled time, 8/7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max. But I understand that Dabber Yapper Justin Roberts inside the ring with a very special announcement.
Phoenix, Arizona, the news broke this morning. We are returning to Phoenix. We are returning with pay-per-view. We are returning with double or nothing May 25th.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You read it in the Arizona Republic this morning. And it didn't take long for the news to go around the world. Double or nothing. Coming here to the Phoenix area of the desert. Diamond Arena in Glendale with VIP early access available right now to AEW Insiders. And you can sign up to be an AEW Insider at AEWTIX.com. Double or nothing back here in Phoenix.
Check right now. Get your tickets now. They are going to move fast. They're going to fly. Wow.
Well, the hits keep on coming here tonight on Dynamite. Understand right now, we're going to hear from the newly crowned AEW AEW Women's World Champion. As ever, to borrow a term, timeless, Tony Storm.
Accompanied by Luther, the new AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Tony Storm.
It is so great to see the timeless one with our new beautiful gold championship.
The epitome of class, the distinction of a champion.
The spotlight fits her perfectly, as does that AEW Women's World Championship title belt.
This whore you all adore, this slut you can't rebut, this tramp is your new champ! On the other side of the world, in front of friends, family, and former lovers, I faced the woman from hell. A woman who broke my heart, took my title, and ruined my soul. Mariah May, you sick bitch! But Mariah, I am so proud of you because you gave me the fight of my life and then I beat you with my small package. They say the best things come in small packages, but darling, you should have worn protection because I railed you with the biggest package there's ever been.
She's back.
Mariah May has been defeated. Mariah May has been exiled. Mariah May has been compromised to a permanent end. And now it's time for a cheap plug. I'm starring in the new film, Queen of the Ring, in theaters March 7. Do enjoy. And as for this championship, if I'm going to be the best, then I need to face the best. Women of wrestling, lend me your ears. Because whether you're here to stick your chin up, or your tits out, or you're Chris Statlander, or Willow Nightingale, or Wendy Bloody Richter, if you want to go face to face, tit to tit, or lip to lip, I'm not hard to find, darling. For God is a woman, and her name is Timeless.
What a performance. Exquisite. The most bad-intentioned man in pro wrestling today, gay kid.
The New Japan Strong Openweight Championship on his shoulder.
Kid, time for a smash mouth style. Every single one of you. I'm New Japan. I'm strong style. Come and get it. I'm a madman, you know.
Gay kid, one of the baddest men that New Japan Pro Wrestling has ever produced, will be on Collision this Saturday night.
But still to come tonight, Excalibur, we will see in our main event Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Revolution International Championship Series. That's our main event.
Given 1 minute of valuable, precious TV time, and your husband, of all people, doesn't just interrupt, he attacks me. So my 2025 has been off to a terrible start. And the Death Riders, John Moxley, Marina Shafir, have not been making it any better.
Oh, sure, coming right at Willow Nightingale. Oh, jeez. With that steel briefcase, which we assume the World Championship is in, and Marina's not one to play with. And there he is. Where are they going? You never know what Mox. You never know what he's up to. AEW World Champion John Moxley commandeering that camera, and they're cutting a path to the ring here in Phoenix. Really, you are right there in a white shirt. Marina's there. And I think in the back there, you don't see him in the camera. It's audio. You can't miss him. You'll see him in a second. There he is. Massive.
Did now.
Hey, Phoenix, people watching.
Alrighty then. Alright. See, alrighty then. Like,
I'm the champion of the world. That's who in the hell I am.
That's a fact.
Which means this is my microphone. That's my camera. This is my ring. This is my building. You're sitting in my damn seats. So nobody comes into my house and lays down some challenge to me like there's somebody, I don't care if they are the rated R superstar. And let me tell you, Adam Copeland is not here. He's probably still on his ass in Australia. He's probably still face down in the dirt in Australia. He made a challenge to me. Well, I about popped his head right off of his shoulders with my bare damn hand. And if he shows up at Revolution, I will finish the job.
Switchblade Jay White. There he is coming through the tunnel. Yeah, I'm not sure that Mox expected this. Nobody did.
Well, there are 4 Death Riders cast, but there's only one Jay White right now. And this may not be the smartest move here.
He didn't get in the ring yet. Oh, no. There's the 5th Death Rider, the bastard pack. Jay White is sandwiched right now.
Hey, but White isn't a coward either. White's going to stand up for himself here.
He's not a dumb guy either. He's an intelligent guy, is White.
yeah.
Folsom.
The Rainbow Superstar Cope is here! And he is pissed off!
Caught him by surprise.
Oh! Blade Runner to pack on the outside. It's Cope unloading on you. Spear cuts!
Copeland all over the place, and now, oh man, look at Jay White.
Oh, Blade Runner. Spear! Claudio Castagnoli.
Set him up. Teamwork.
Switch spear there.
Cope and Jay White fighting an uphill battle against all 5 Death Riders. We've seen that in the hands of Cope before. He very nearly broke open that briefcase last week. That's my God. Oh, God. And John Moxley making a very hasty retreat. Well, that's smart because it's pretty evident Charging up the steps here. And Phoenix following. Moxley following Marina Shafir. And Shafir and Moxley, there's a shot there. Trying to make their way maybe out of the building.
Moxley! This isn't your arena. These aren't your seats. These aren't your people. They're my people. Moxley, I know you're probably halfway back to your hotel, your hostel, whatever bridge you live under, you scumbag. But I know you're gonna see this. You're a coward. You got no nuts, you got no guts, you got no spine. You need your little goon squad? Well, guess what? As of now, I am gonna take them out. One by one by one. So when we get to Revolution, it is man to man, and I am gonna kick your ass.
Will we see a dawning of a new era on Sunday, March 9th in Los Angeles when Revolution comes your way live on pay-per-view from the Crypto.com arena. Jon Moxley, Adam Coughlin for the richest prize in our sport, the AEW World Championship. And Kobe showing us he is willing to stop at no end test to do what it takes to win that World Championship.
That's definitely what Coach's about. I know that man a lot of years, and there's no back down to him. He'll keep bringing the fight, but I will disagree with Cope on one thing. My opinion, Moxley is not a coward. He might do things sketchy and slimy. He's not a coward. Just my opinion.
But can Cope thin the herd? Can he take out the Death Riders ahead of Revolution? We will keep our eyes on this situation. But once again, let's head to the back and our colleague Renee Paquette. Take it away, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your CEO for Belt Money, Mercedes Money. Phoenix, say hello to your CEO. Feels so good, Renee. And Renee, I don't want any interruptions, no surprises, and no damn puppets, you hear me? Yes, no puppet, just congratulations. What an incredible win for you at Grand Slam Australia. You are now 14-0 as a TBS champion. It really feels like there's no stopping the money train. No, there is no stopping the money train. You know what? I really learned firsthand that there's a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Money. Mercedes, we're just over 2 weeks away from Revolution, and we actually caught up with Momo Watanabe in Australia. Let's take a look. Momo, at Wrestle Dynamite, you won the first ever International Women's Cup, which means you can challenge any champion from CMLL, Stardom, Ring of Honor, and AEW. Or here in Australia, you're clearly scouting competition. Have you made a decision?
Yes, I choose Mercedes Moné for her TBS title at Revolution. I will stop the money train.
What the hell was that? Didn't I say no surprises? Renee, you know what, Momo? You want to stop the money train? You want to face me for my TBS title? Then you need to show up to Dynamite and say it to my face.
Stardom's Momo Watanabe calling her shot for the TBS Championship and Mercedes Moné. Wow, Revolution shaping up to be the biggest event of the year.
Next up is a simple one call with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York,
Chris Statlander heading to the ring here tonight. A big challenge ahead of her, quite literally. We'll take you back to last week in a moment to see what unfolded between these two athletes, but let's head back down to the ring in the Dapper Yapper.
And from Thessalonica, Megan Bain.
It was 1 week ago where Megan Bain scored a very decisive victory, but her celebration was cut short. Not sure if it was by a production cue, if it was by Chris Statlander, but Megan Bain, she didn't carry in.
Certainly didn't. Megan Bain disposing of her opponent very quickly. Chris Statlander, though, as you see, taking the shot there, and now it's Bain and Statlander, and this is what has led tonight, Taz. The Megasis unloading on Statlander.
Yeah, I don't think it was a production bouffon. I think that Statlander, just my opinion, she wanted to, put her foot in the ground regarding this Bain here, and that's why she came out on her entrance while Bain was exiting, in my opinion.
Well, Megan Bain and Chris Statlander, they first crossed paths last month, the first ever women's casino gauntlet match, a match which was won by Toni Storm en route to her victory over Mariah May in Brisbane this past weekend. But right now, these two athletes, Megan Bain, Chris Statlander, widely regarded as two of the strongest pound-for-pound athletes in AEW, Taz.
No argument. I mean, they definitely both are two of the most stronger women in all of pro wrestling, and a lot common regarding their styles and whatnot, but it should be a pretty heavy-hitting contest here.
I think when you see athletes who are similar, it can breed jealousy, it can breed contempt, and it always leaves the question mark open. Are they better than me? Are they stronger? Are they faster? Are they more powerful? Might get that answer here tonight.
Well, maybe, it's this sport, this industry, this business, whatever you want to reference it as, it's insanely competitive, more than people realize regarding backstage. And that's sometimes spills over into a ring. Well, a lot of times it does. I think we're witnessing that right here.
Remember Chris Statlander, the second ever TBS champion, the defeater of the undefeated. And now she and Megan Bain meeting in the center of the ring. Neither woman willing to give ground, but it's Bain that gets the better of Statlander. Statlander immediately up to her feet.
Popped right up. Well, the boot to the stomach helped her get that shoulder tackle to drop Stat.
Bain looking for a senton there. Statlander finds her senton. And now, standing moonsault press, cover, shoot. Bain kicking out, barely a 2 count there for Statlander. Statlander, short drop kick to the side of the head.
Statlander is an excellent athlete. I mean, we've watched her over the years, for sure. AEW the past several years, you know her athleticism.
Taz, I gotta ask you a question. It seems like Stat is maybe zigging where Bain expected a zag.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
With some of these speed moves, quickness moves, these kicks. That certainly seems like Chris Statlander pushing the pace, the more experienced of the two. The high roundhouse kick staggers Megan Bain back to the corner. And now Statlander steaming in. Bain gets the boot up, and Statlander, look at this underneath, showing her power very early. Speed and power, a potent combination, but Megan Bain turning the tables on Statlander. It feels like Chris Statlander is introducing different parts of her repertoire. But Bain is an answer for everything.
Leaving her feet, taking down Statlander, and fans don't go away because this match continues on Dynamite.
Megan Bain standing tall. It seemed to me Bain was expecting power. It was a choice early for Statlander to pick the speed up, to use some of that agility we talked about, Taz.
Yeah, absolutely. It just only took a couple of seconds for Bain to shut down the athleticism by Statlander. You see it right now. God, I wish I had hair like Megan Bain. This guy was great hair.
Don't we all?
Like that.
Beautiful.
You wish you had hair like Claudia Castagnoli.
And just that high leverage point, able to strike down. Of course, our main event tonight is going to be one for the ages for the Revolution International Championship Series. Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, as Bain comes in.
Orange Cassidy never defeated Roderick Strong one-on-one, but right now, Megan Bain showing off her power, that butterfly suplex. Yeah, and a lot of confidence by the newcomer, Taz. Absolutely, that butterfly suplex was done right. Double underhook throw, whatever you want to call it, butterfly throw into a back box was excellent. And it shows a little bit of the cockiness and the ego, which I like out of Megan Bain, and now a rear gut wrench. with a woman as powerful as Bane, guys, and that could really wear out your core. Yeah, compressing the ribs. Not just the muscles, but also the lungs as well, trying to constrict the breathing of Chris Statlander. There goes the breathing. There goes the speed advantage of Statlander.
And making Statlander use those legs to press up into the vertical base, now the back elbows. But Bane just holding on. And
high arc from Megan Bane on the belly-to-belly throw.
Well, Bane's playing chess right now. She let go of that rear waistlock because she knew Stat had eyes on the ropes. Charged in, caught her right where she wanted Stat, planted her down.
And now, I think she wanted another. Well, she waited for another one there. She got it. It looked like Stat was trying to block it. To no avail. Yeah, that's tough. I guess an athlete as powerful as Megan Bane. Chris Statlander trying as she might to anchor herself to the mat, and Bane just still able to throw her around. It's not often you see Statlander tossed like this. No, very rare, I mean, for sure. Yeah, but Megan Bane is a special type of athlete. She's super strong, man.
And doing the smart thing too, holding on to that wrist with every clothesline until she knew she had Statlander worn down.
Yeah, it keeps your opponent so close to you when you can control them, especially when they're hurting, via, one hand on one wrist.
Well, now this could be a mistake for Bane. Heading to the ropes. That's certainly interesting. We don't see that often out of Bane.
Now we can see why it doesn't happen often. Just snapping off a suplex. Look at Bane! Falcon arrow by Megan Bane. We told you they're both powerful. Yeah, both women bringing the heavy artillery here tonight.
And a great exchange leaves both women down. The match has effectively reset itself here in Phoenix.
Yeah, whichever competitor rises to their feet first will have a distinct advantage. AEW Dynamite back live on TBS, streaming on Max, and Megan Bane, Chris Statlander. We knew that this was going to be a test of strength. We knew this was going to be a slugfest, Ian, but I think this match exceeding our expectations.
Well, both women putting each other to the test here. That high kick from Bane off the ropes. And it's been shot for shot, Taz.
It has, but Bane had a slight hesitation, a little troll hop before she hit those ropes, and Stat made a pay. Stat with that kick down the back of the head, that covers, the leg is home, and Bane able to kick out. Yeah, they are evenly matched. This is a battle for sure.
I think it's going to come down to a mistake or a mistimed move or something, because neither woman is giving an inch right now, Excalibur.
Statlander could be looking for that Wednesday night fever, but Bane definitely does not want to find out. Big elbow strike. Bane down to one knee, really threw her entire body into that one. Now, just deadlift German suplex by Megan Bane.
And that might have been high on the shoulder into the bottom of the neck there.
Yeah, it definitely was, and that's why Stat rolled herself to that apron. She's trying to get some separation from her and Bane.
Could be an unforced error, though, as she's even more danger right now, Excalibur.
Bane pouring on the punishment. Oh, wild swing, Statlander. Makes her pay. Disastrous landing for Megan Bane. That thud was sick. Damn. And I think that's where the experience of Statlander. Oh, wait a second. Megan Bane back to her feet. And look at this. The strength, the poise, the power of the Mega Six. Bane bringing Statlander back into the ring the hard way. And now Megan Bane, undaunted, continuing.
And while we were in picture-in-picture, it was Statlander who unloaded with a superplex. It's Bane now, booking to return fire, return volley.
Well, you could feel that sense of urgency amping up here for both athletes. Now sledgehammer blows being exchanged on that top rope. Bane tumbles back into the ring. Statlander, oh, watch out. Statlander's going to come flying here. Oh, who's that? What's that? What? Was that? That was Penelope Ford. I think it was, yeah. Penelope and Megan Bane, we've seen them working for similar purposes as of late. And now, Megan Bane, Statlander down center of the ring.
Hooks the leg.
2, 3.
There is your winner, Megan Payne.
Well, you got to give a big assist right there to Penelope Ford. Man, oh man, ref never saw it. That really helped.
And a measure of revenge for Penelope after what we saw last week, but this crossed the line here.
Megan Baines scoring the biggest victory of her short AEW career, but with a massive asterisk thanks to the assist by Penelope Ford.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa,
Former AEW Women's World Champion.
Thunder Rosa, who also crossed paths, felt the sting of Megan Baines before. Wow, Thunder Rosa.
Oh, look at this, the struggle here.
What is, I mean, this is wild.
And Stefan,
Referee Stefan Smith trying to keep these athletes apart. Megan Baines, of course, doesn't want to give any ground, but no. On the damage done to Chris Statlander as Baines and Penelope Ford working in tandem to secure the victory for Megan Baines. But once again, let's head to Renee Paquette, standing by in the back.
Guys, I'm here with Platinum Max Caster. Max, you've been issuing these open challenges, and right now you're standing at 0-2. Are you at all starting to reconsider your strategy with these open challenges?
No, Renee. The strategy's not the problem. The problem is I got wrestlers like hangperson Adam Page chasing me all around the arena before the bell even rings. That's not what the open challenge is about. It's about going eye to eye with the best wrestler alive. And look into my eyes. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This open challenge continues on Saturday, Collision. And I expect whoever to answer that, they're gonna look me in the eyes, they're gonna shake my hand, and they're gonna get beat. Because I will prove to them and everyone else that you can't be better than the best.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the open challenges continue for the quote-unquote best wrestler alive. Right now, the man who, you see, stole that road, which means so much to Prince Nana, means so much to the embassy. Oh yeah, a lot of legacy there with Nana and that road.
Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Ricochet.
You know, it's the voice of Ring of Honor. This really gets under my skin. Over 20 years, disgracing the legacy of Jimmy and Ray. I can't believe it.
Well, I gotta say, it might not be popular, but I think the road looks good on Ricochet. I mean, I do. It's been such a big part of, Prince Nana as the head of the embassy, like whoever was the crown jewel in the embassy was given that role most recently, maybe Swerve Strickland, but just decades of history with that role.
Really? That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna act, huh? You know what? That's okay. It's okay because I would be angry and bitter too if I had to live in Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, it's basically a poor man's Las Vegas. But that's okay. Luckily for Ricochet, I got a helicopter outside to lift me and take me out of here as soon as I am finished. Because much like Kevin Durant, I'm trying to get out of this boring ass town as soon as possible. I'm trying to get out. You know what? That's okay. You do you. You do you. You come here. I'ma do me. Because since these people are acting like ungrateful animals, I will be speaking directly to you, the people at home, because I know you can hear me loud and clear, can't you? Yes, you can. What you need to understand is that all of this, all of these people, all of this booing, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Because when you boo a winner, you boo into a void of nothingness. And baby, Ricochet's a winner.
proved it 2 weeks ago when I pinned Swerve Strickland to the mat. 1, 2, 3, baby! But in reality, I've been proving it from the moment that I stepped foot into AEW. Because let's face it, Ricochet been whooping the ass of all y'all favorite wrestlers. I whooped Swerve's ass. I whooped Will's ass. Darby Allin ass. Commander ass. You know what? That's okay. Much like everybody in attendance and plenty of people watching at home would never understand is that winners, we always have something to show for it. And baby, does Ricochet have something to show for all of his success. Well, come here, check it. I'm not content with just wearing this. No. I came to AEW so I can wear this. I'm talking championships because Ricochet will not be just another name on the roster. No, I'm Ricochet, baby. I will be the main name on this roster. I came to win, but more importantly, Ricochet came to win gold. So that is where my sights are set for 2025. I want to be a champion in AEW. Let me correct that. Let me start that over. Ricochet will be a champion in AEW because I'm too damn good looking not to be.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. And the man that Ricochet pinned 1 week ago, the former AEW. Wait a second. That's Prince Nana. The disappointment on the face. No dancing tonight from Nana Excalibur.
You got to be careful getting in that ring alone with Ricochet. Ricochet's a dangerous cat. I understand the role, the legacy, and what that means to Nana. Just be careful.
I know what you're thinking, but this isn't that. I wanted to take this time out here right now to talk to you one-on-one, so I asked Swerve to stay home. I know we've been beefing up and down the road for the last couple of months, and I honestly don't know where that's going. But one thing that I do know is that you're wearing something that doesn't belong to you. 3 decades Prince Nana has been in this wrestling business. In the ring, outside the ring, closing major deals, making champions, heck, making history. And that robe has a lot to do with it, my friend. You see, that robe right there represents pride. That robe right there represents integrity. That robe right there represents those that I've walked through and those that we've lost. But one thing about that robe is that anyone who's wearing it has honor. Anyone that's wearing it has been bestowed the opportunity to be great. And Prince Nana never gave you that opportunity, my friend. Ricochet, honestly, if you're that happy-go-lucky guy, that winner that you always say that you are, that humane individual, just do me a favor and just give the robe back to me.
So you want the robe back? Is that what I'm hearing? You want the robe back? That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Take it. What's the matter, Nana? Are you gonna cry? That's okay. We all have emotions. You're not getting the road back, Nana. A defiant Ricochet. Emotionally, he isn't upset. It's so important to him to not to feel bad for him. I mean, Ricochet just not having it. Well, fans, coming up next, our Dynamite main event. Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, one-on-one. I feel like it looks really good on me. It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Your Dynamite main event is a Revolution International Championship Series match set for one fall. Introducing first from Tampa, Florida, weighing 203 pounds, Roderick Strong.
And speaking for Ian Rick Bonnie, speaking for Taz, and most certainly myself, we are proud to welcome the Hall of Fame voice of professional wrestling world, JR Jim Ross, to the desk for the main event.
It's great to be with you guys, quite the illustrious team. Even though Taz is feeling good tonight after that knee surgery.
Yeah, but it's actually in a good mood tonight, JR. It's a rare one.
Well, I'll not push our luck.
Well, you should be, Taz. The Revolution International Championship Series starts here tonight, Excalibur.
A road that culminates at Revolution on Sunday, March 9th, but begins here tonight in Phoenix. And let's head back to the ring one more time at Justin Roberts.
His opponent from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed, Orange Cassidy.
Ian with the body. By my estimation, this is about, I'd say 6 weeks, maybe a month and a half, maybe a little more that we haven't seen Orange Cassidy on AEW. It's like a fish being out of water for 6.5 weeks.
And we haven't seen this version of Orange Cassidy in quite a long time. This is perhaps the longest gap, JR, that Orange Cassidy has had. A fighting champion, one of the most distinguished AEW International Champions we've ever had.
I know his body got beat all to hell, Taz. It's hard to rebound when you accumulate all these injuries.
Yeah, absolutely, JR. And that's the thing with a guy like Orange Cassidy's had. He's been banged up, but he's resilient. He is resilient. That's what Orange Cassidy is to be, besides ultra talented.
He can handle soft tissue injuries just about as good as anybody I've ever been around.
Sure thing. But he's in there but a guy who's triple tough. Yeah, both Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong, former AEW International Champions. Orange Cassidy, the second and the fifth champion, holding the title for a combined 471 days, 42 defenses, a punishing pace as a champion that he kept up. But it was Roderick Strong that ended Orange Cassidy's second reign as champion. And now he's single leg switched to a go behind mat return right there by Roderick Strong. And this version of Orange Cassidy was the international champion. So we'll see how that goes for him. Fancy special programming note. This Saturday night, AEW Collision returns to our regularly scheduled time. 7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max. And then, 1 week from tonight, Dynamite in San Diego, California. We will be live coast to coast, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on TBS and Max. As Cassidy looking for the roll-up here. And the winner of this match will go on to San Diego, go on to Dynamite to face the international champion, Konosuke Takeshita, with the winner of that match facing Kenny Omega at Revolution on Sunday, March 9th.
A lot of high-stakes matches, no doubt about it. I'm excited about Collision this Saturday night. I'll be joining Excalibur and Tony Schiavone.
I can't wait for this Saturday. And can't wait for Dynamite to be right in my backyard, San Diego, or just a little bit north in Oceanside. But right now, Orange Cassidy bailing out. A hug for Kyle Riley, his former buddy. Yeah, we heard that conglomeration in.
Still going. It's still a state of mind now. Bad blood here, JR, between Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy, though.
Cole he reminds me of someone that's very frustrated. He's very intense, very serious.
He's all business. He's a thinker, too, is Adam Cole. But I'll tell you who's a straight-up good grappler, and that's Roddy Strong. He saw that Orange Cassidy was a little distracted. He got himself a quick front headlock. Yeah, great point, Taz. He seized on the opportunity, and now to the side throwing it. A hug from both members of the Undisputed Kingdom from Roderick Strong, throwing it back in Orange Cassidy's face. But Cassidy, rolls the elbow, suicida. Roderick Strong bouncing off the barricade at ringside. Well, that's the thing with Orange Cassidy. He's sudden, he's quick.
Two highly skilled guys in this main event. Glad you're with us, ladies and gentlemen. Hugs all around. Hug the one you're with, you choose.
And Ian, you know, Orange Cassidy, talk about how rare it is to see him away from the ring for so long. You got to imagine that 6+ weeks did his body good, but that drop kick most certainly did not.
It's a risk reward to be away from the ring that long because you start to lose some, not all, but some. You lose around the edges the muscle memory of the competition.
I mean, a little bit. Both these men, both these athletes have a lot of experience. You know, some time off to heal up is a good thing, but I get you drifty. And right now, he's Orange Cassidy smart enough to get out of dodge. Like, I'm not dealing with the chops of Roddy Strong. Roderick Strong, very, very heavy-handed with those chops.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, an important 2 weeks is coming up for both these guys, career-wise. Their skill sets are similar. They're both outstanding stars.
Revolution could former champions and potentially future international champions, Ian.
Yeah, it could culminate at Revolution with either of these men standing tall with that AEW International Championship. As Strong, look at this.
Slingshot into a power slam. Power slam, lateral press, two.
Nicely done by Roderick Strong. And as Tad alluded to earlier, he's highly skilled, is strong in submissions. As you see right here.
You can dig in for great meals and great... Well, wait, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to take a break in the action, but stay tuned. It continues on Dynamite Live on TBS and Max.
The solar plexus, that core strength, the Cassidy gets him up with Strong. They're going to send him right back down. Oh, goodness.
And the thing is with Roddy Strong, he's the messiah, the backbreaker. He'll work on your back. He'll work on your core, your stomach. So he will attack that midsection. Thinking back to Orange Cassidy's reign, his first reign as international champion, I mean, he was burning the candle at both ends and in the middle. And by the end of it, JR, he was wrapped up like a mummy. He had so many injuries.
Yeah, I agree. I was feeling badly for him because those injuries are being exposed every week. Somebody's got an eye on him.
Oh, no doubt. You know how the locker room is, JR. They're going to watch. They're going to see who's banged up, who's dinged up. And as we just said, the winner of this match next week in San Diego is going to face Takeshita. So that's big. And it's rare that the champion has to compete in a play-in match, Taz. But that's by virtue of Kenny Omega's pinfall victory at Grand Slam Australia. He beat the champion in the ring, albeit in a tag team match.
All counts. It all counts. It'll count more later. But the point's been proven. It can be done.
Oh, going high with that chin lock, just grinding it in.
Twisting the jaw to the side really helps to put more pain on the guy's neck and shoulder girdle when you do that. And that's why the grip is being attacked by Orange Cassidy. He's trying to break that grip of Roddy Strong.
All about leverage. Right now, Strong has all the leverage advantage. And as soon as I say that,
he got up. Orange Cassidy now roll up. Quick roll up, but Roddy Strong even quicker, taking Cassidy down. Another pinfall attempt.
I wonder what that shoe polish tastes like.
Not kidding. That's the thing. So Roddy Strong, he has just got great cardio. He'll go all day. He'll just beat on you all day.
What I like about Roddy, a lot of things I like, but in particular, wrestling at his own pace, controlling the pace here, JR.
Yeah, that's his style. He's comfortable there. That is his comfort zone, if you will.
Most vets will do that. Veterans they'll predict the pace. But Orange Cassidy, he too a veteran. Looking for a single leg takedown there, but Roderick Strong defends it. And now he's trying to block. He knows that Roddy Strong wants to go probably for some sort of a backbreaker. That's normally Roddy's MO. Cassidy, though, reverses the roll up, and Roderick Strong takes down Orange Cassidy.
It's amazing how simple but effective an inside cradle can be.
Sure thing. I mean, we saw that time as Toni Storm became a four-time AEW Women's World Champion.
Or is anybody any hotter, any better than Toni Storm right now in AEW?
She's great. It seemed like a descent into madness was just the beginning the second act, or perhaps the end of the first, but right now, Orange Cassidy struggling up to his feet.
There's a wound on the back of Orange Cassidy that has been opened up by Strong as Cassidy now second rope on the inside. Those knees taking their toll on the back of the spine, even the skin.
Well placed right to the temple. That's where the bullseye was, figuratively speaking.
Oh, what does Strong have in mind here?
Whoa, he's got like a gut wrench going here. AEW Dynamite back live on TBS, streaming on Max. Who will go on to face the international champion Konosuke Takeshita next week on Dynamite? Will it be Roderick Strong or will it be Orange Cassidy with that DDT?
Man, if Orange Cassidy can capitalize and cover, he'll win this thing right here, right now.
You're right, JR, because that DDT hit its mark. Let's take another look here at it. Great job here. Right on top of your beam. Ian, as we've seen for the last few moments, it has been all Roderick Strong, but Orange Cassidy not out of this fight yet.
Certainly trying to use those small packages to get minor momentum changes. He needs big moves like that, though. Planting Strong on the crown of his skull. He needs to take a moonshot here. Strong unloading with the chops.
Orange Cassidy very resilient, as you can see. Sometimes you got to think that his opponents are saying, what the hell do I have to do to beat this guy?
Definitely resiliency is a key thing with Orange Cassidy, and playing head games is too. Right here.
Oh! You can hear that impact.
Vegas baiting in Roderick Strong with that chop. Cassidy accelerates to the ropes. The drop kick, the spring. Back up to his feet. That's got to be so demoralizing, JR.
Yeah, he's so athletic. Here's Orange Cassidy.
Now Cassidy charging into the corner. Banderas sends Cassidy over the top, but the head of Roderick Strong set into that top turnbuckle pad. Cassidy bouncing. Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong has no clue where he is right now. He's mishmash all over the place.
What a Revolution rematch in this Revolution series as Cassidy delivers on Strong.
There's a swing and a miss again by Roderick Strong. Cassidy coming through, went for the DDT. Roderick Strong counters. Oh, in position. Stundog Millionaire countered by Strong. Oh, he had a half and half counter for an arm drag. Arm drag by Cassidy, and now Cassidy once again to get DDT.
Hello.
This time he finds him, JR. The leg hook down.
Roderick Strong. That was a long 2 count.
And fans, you can dig in for great meals and great matches as TBS champion Mercedes Moné joins Renee Paquette in RJ City for Meal and a Match. Join the premiere tomorrow, Thursday, February 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. PST on the TBS YouTube channel.
Sounds delicious.
Pacific Standard Time.
Well, Cassidy might be looking for a meal and to get him going. He's feeding off the crowd, though, right now, Taz.
Yeah, he definitely is. Oh, the 12th man could help you, but not when Roddy's working on that back. Thinking beach break there was Orange Cassidy, but Roderick Strong.
2 hard shots with the right foot.
That combination strikes with Cassidy. Counter. 2. Roderick Strong able to break free. Wants to close the distance, but Cassidy beat break. He got it right. The cover's made. 1, 2. Roderick Strong.
Took great effort and determination to end that pinfall attempt.
And I'm sure Takeshita is watching this closely, the international champ. Yet, Taz, this Saturday collision back at our regularly scheduled time, 8/7 Central on TNT and Max, and then next Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite live coast to coast, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on TBS and Max, and you will see the winner of this match face the Alpha, the AEW International Champion, Konosuke Takeshita, with the winner of that match facing Kenny Omega at Revolution. There's the backbreaker earlier, and there's another backbreaker. I told you, man.
He maintains control very nicely.
And Roddy looking to go to your hometown, Excalibur, to face Takeshita in the party.
3 in a row, and he's going to get the win. 3 backbreakers in a row, he's going to get the win here. Roderick Strong, both legs.
Instinctively, Orange Cassidy was able to kick out. That's the only thing I can attribute it to, other than his obvious toughness.
Yeah. Ian, you mentioned it was Revolution last year where Roderick Strong defeated Orange Cassidy to win the International Championship. But right now, Orange Cassidy, he may not make it to Revolution this year. If Roderick Strong's able to lock him in the stronghold.
He might not make it to San Diego next week. Coast to coast. Wait a minute. Great behind. Cassidy rolls him up.
Tight grip, but Roderick Strong breaks free.
Oh,
But the orange punch didn't happen. Oh, the backbreak. I knew they were coming.
Outstanding main event. Here tonight, we're glad you're with us, folks, wherever you may be.
Cloverleaf right there, Texas Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf cinched in. Orange Cassidy immediately trying to make that army crawl to the bottom rope to relieve the pressure and force the break.
resilience right now is the word, JR. You said it. Orange Cassidy has it by the gallon.
Oh, he really does. He's a fighter. He's got a great fighting spirit, does Orange Cassidy. Because we've seen him win, guys, a lot of matches when you would have sworn he was done.
Now, you do not become the longest reigning AEW International Champion by accident. You're punishing pace as champion.
Hard kicks, man.
But punishing kicks to that point, JR.
Hard kicks.
Oh, pop up. Oh, no! Right to the sternum.
And Strong, a sick kick into the face.
And that'll change your expression in a hurry, literally and
The
figuratively.
unhearted, no, the counter. The stun dog millionaire. Great counter. Now he's going to go for that orange punch. Orange Cassidy is, I'm telling you.
What a match. Cassidy looking to close it here. Orange punch connects. The cover is made. 2, 3. Strong is out. Orange Cassidy is in. 1 week from tonight.
Nice.
There's no winning of it.
Virtually squeezed. Orange Cassidy.
One of the most highly skilled competitors in all of AEW put on a show tonight.
What a main event we just witnessed tonight on Dynamite, and Orange Cassidy punching his ticket for Dynamite 1 week from tonight, where he will have the opportunity to become a 3-time AEW International Champion as he faces the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, with the winner of that match going out to Revolution in to face Kenny Omega in Los Angeles on Sunday, March 9th.
And if I'm a betting man, Cassidy shines when the adversity is the most. Let's go to Tony Schiavone, who's going to get some words with Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy is back and looking better than ever. Winning the match in Orange Cassidy next week, live coast to coast, here on Dynamite from San Diego. You and Takeshita one-on-one for the International Championship. The winner, of course, goes on to face Kenny Omega at Revolution. But if you win, you'll become the International Champion and probably be the greatest international champion of all time here in AEW.
Before Cassidy has a chance to answer, the music of the Don Callis family. Oh, and here comes Don
I
Callis.
have something very important to say.
Mark Davis, and then the international champion, Konosuke
Orange.
Takeshita.
I guess you're going to go tell everyone you're the greatest international champion of all time, but to me, you're nothing but a red-headed hippie. You're nothing but a loudmouth punk. Get up!
Oh, no.
Come on.
This is after Orange Cassidy went through this physical, hellacious battle with Roddy Strong.
Softening him up for the match next Wednesday on Dynamite Live Coast to Coast. It's Davis. No.
These are 2 big bad men here, and one is the national champ in Takeshita.
Oh, and Callis. Come on. This is disgusting.
Both these guys are going to be great stars, but Takeshita is a step away.
Yeah! Let's go!
Kenny's back. There's no way. Kenny Omega bringing it. Kenny Omega, part of that dream team in Brisbane. The dream team of Omega and Osprey. Look at this Takeshita going after the body.
And the selfless act to try and save Orange Cassidy from the guiding hand of the Don Callis family.
What was it, Will?
Has backfired on Omega here.
In the grip of Mark Davis as Takeshita.
Oh.
And the big elbow strike.
Oh, Davis out of the outside.
Sidestep, but Takeshita there from behind.
Oh, no. 1 week away, these two will meet for the international title.
Takeshita looking for that raging fire. Oh, Cassidy finds that stun dog millionaire.
Oh, nice.
From Omega. Fire.
Yeah.
Punch.
And Takeshita just got the worst of it, but he's He seems to be in control still of his faculties, if you will.
Somehow, some way, Orange Cassidy and Omega turned the tables. It was amazing when we saw Ospreay and Omega working together in Brisbane. And we just saw Ospreay and Omega and Orange working together tonight.
And they might meet at Revolution. I mean, one of these three men, Orange Cassidy, Kenny Omega, Konosuke Takeshita, will leave Revolution March the 9th as the AEW International Champion. And that's a sight I think a lot of people will want to see, JR.
It's great to see Kenny Omega back. He looks to be in amazing condition, especially considering all the illness issues, related issues that he's endured.
Oh, that's that realization setting in for Kenny Omega. He wants to take that title, that AEW International Championship with Konosuke Takeshita, but it may be Orange Cassidy that Kenny Omega faces on March 9th at Revolution, live on pay-per-view.
Don't ever count out the underdog. Don't ever count out Orange Cassidy.
Well, fans, coming up this Saturday night, Collision back at a regularly scheduled time. Chris Jericho Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Game Kid will be in action. Plus the Death Riders versus Daniel Garcia, Bullet Edge, and Danny Mack for the AEW World Trios Championship this Saturday.